Tonight on Bachelor, it's back. And the Bachelorette this year is Andy Dorfman, and she joins us now. Andy, good morning, and welcome to the Big 550 KTRS here in St. Louis.
Good morning. Thank you. That's a mouthful right there.
Well, I will tell you, that I boycotted the Juan Pablo season, and I've seen every episode there is, except I did boycott Juan Pablo. So I don't know you from the Juan Pablo season. I only heard bits and pieces, but I understand you were the class of the Juan Pablo season.
I was in the graduating class of the Juan Pablo season.
So take me back. You walked off the set. It wasn't for you. What happened?
Ultimately, he wasn't the guy for me, and in my opinion, when I realized that, there was really no point in staying. I came on there to see if he was the guy for me, and as soon as he wasn't, I didn't feel the need to stay.
He wasn't for you? The process wasn't for you? What was it that turned you sour?
He wasn't for me. The process was for me. The process was great. I had an amazing experience. I traveled the world. I met great friends. I had great dates with him. I really did. It just, ultimately, the further we went into it, the more I started to realize, I don't know if he's for me. I don't know if he's for me. And then I realized he wasn't. And at that point, again, it's like, that was what I came here for. It wasn't going to work out, and so there was no point in staying.
When did they come to you and say, maybe we'd like to look at you to become the next Bachelorette?
After the Women Tell All. So, we do that Women Tell All special.
Right.
I think it was after that we started to kind of dabble in, okay, would you do Bachelorette if it was offered? And at first I was like, not happening, not going to happen. And I talked to my family a little bit about it, and we got a little more serious, and next thing I knew, I was signing a contract and moving to L.A., and a week later, in the Bachelor Mansion.
All right. Now, you are or were an assistant district attorney in Atlanta, Georgia. Do you still have that job? Is that put on hold now or what?
Oh, I still am an assistant district attorney. I still have that job. I was really, really fortunate that my job let me take a leave of absence. Obviously, a lot to ask for, and they've been great. But, yeah, I took a leave of absence in order to do this, and I'm super appreciative of that. Really grateful.
I think one of the reasons why I canceled or I boycotted the Juan Pablo season is because I thought Bachelor was sort of going down a seamy and sultry road, which I didn't like. And from everything I hear about you and the little bit I know about you, because I did sort of watch that Women Tell All only when he wasn't on, that it's sort of going back to its classier roots. Can we say that you bring a sense of class to this season?
Oh, well, thanks. I hope that's true. I don't know. I come from a profession, and I come from a family that respect is really important, and you treat others how you want to be treated, and you act how you should. I don't come from a family where you can, mess up and act inappropriate. Like, I come from a respectful family, and I hope people see that.
Where are you in the season? Is it already finished? Have you started filming? Where are you in all this?
Just finished filming, so it's over. We're done. The premieres premieres tonight, Monday night, and we're done filming. Just finished.
So you picked who you picked, and now you're going to watch it all unveil in front of America for the next 6 or 7 weeks.
Yeah, we'll see if I picked anyone or if they picked me.
Oh, see, that's a little bit of a sell job there, Andy.
No, I can't give it all up.
I don't want you to tell, but I do want you to answer this question. Do the producers goose you at all, wanting you to create a little controversy, either as one of the girls or now as the girl? Do they help goose the controversy at all?
Let me tell you, they don't even have to. You put 27 girls in a mansion or 25 guys in a mansion fighting for one thing, and you don't even have to do a thing to create drama. It's just natural.
How much of it is the process? In other words, you tell a girl you can't have this guy, and it drives the girl crazy, and they want the guy even more, whether they really want him or not. They don't necessarily want him, but they want to win.
I think that's kind of life in general. Like, you see a guy at the bar, and you might not be able to have him, and it makes you want him more, maybe. But it's like you're in so many different situations, whether it's being exhausted and then having to go on a date. Like, how do you handle that? How do you handle having girls talk about the guy that you're into? It actually mimics a lot of real-life situations. It's just in a bigger scale, and it happens to be on TV with incredible romantic dates. But there's a lot of real-life situations that come up.
How is Chris Harrison to work with?
Amazing. He is, honestly, he's the star of the show. I mean, he's the best host. He's a guy that really cares. Like, he actually cares about every single person on the show, and he likes to talk. He likes to be a sounding board and deliberate, and I think the world of him. I think he's an amazing person. I think he's an amazing host, and like I said, he's the star of this show. He's the reason that it keeps going.
I will tell you this, that I hate him because he does do such a great job. He plays that role perfectly. He's the perfect host, and that's what so upsets me about it, is that there's nothing to complain about him.
I mean, there really isn't. And he's insanely intelligent. Like, he gets it. He's so smart. He's so intuitive. I mean, he really is. He's great.
Let's talk about Andy Dorfman. The new Bachelorette premieres tonight on ABC. Let's talk about kissing on TV.
Oh, my dad's going to kill me, isn't he?
How many guys you end up kissing?
I don't want to count. My dad is gonna not be happy. I'm gonna have to let. I don't even know what I'm gonna do.
Anything more than kissing?
No, not too much kissing either. By the way.
All right.
Not a lot.
No steamy hot tub scenes, because on your season, I heard that somebody ended up having sex with Juan Pablo.
Well, I don't know about that. I wasn't there, but
Okay.
No hot tub scenes.
All right, good. Andy Dorfman, our guest. Lastly, Andy, I brought up The Bachelor recently because here in St. Louis, everyone's talking about Michael Sam and that famous kiss on ESPN. So much controversy over that male-on-male kiss. People talking about, oh, they shouldn't show that. And I keep bringing up The Bachelor. You know, they have one guy or one girl kissing 4 or 5 other guys. Nobody has a problem with that.
Totally agree with you.
Okay. All right. Fair
Totally
enough.
agree. I am completely on board with that. I am completely. I think love can come in any form with anybody, and I support anybody who's in love.
There you go. Andy Dorfman, she is the Bachelorette. She's bringing a little class back to the franchise. Starts tonight. Can you give us any hint as to what happens over the next couple of weeks?
There's a lot of ups and downs. I'll give you a hint tonight. There is a party crasher.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Girl or a guy?
You'll see.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. She knows the game of TV. She's also an assistant attorney in Atlanta, Georgia. Andy Dorfman is the next Bachelor. Andy, I hope everyone treats you right, and I hope you enjoyed the journey.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
You got it. Pleasure. Good luck. Andy Dorfman, the new Bachelorette, tonight on ABC. The Bachelor kicks off. I'll be watching. Back in a moment. Big 550 KTRS.